Hello everyone, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with another reading here for you today. Before we get started, I just wanted to take the time to thank those of you who were very proactive yesterday in helping me to report content that was being stolen from my channel and uploaded onto a fake account, a fake channel. So thank you guys so very much. I know that we're all busy, we've all got a lot going on right now, and I just wanted to really thank you for helping me out, because it just blows my mind that people do this stuff, but it happens, you know, not just on YouTube, but all across the board in social media. And they basically stole about 30 to 35 of my videos, uploaded it onto their channel, doctored it up. And so moving forward, for all future videos that I will be uploading on my channel, it will have my watermark from my logo. If that logo is missing or the watermark is missing, please report it, because more than likely that video has been tampered with, or obviously if it's not being shown on my channel, it's been stolen. Okay, so I'd appreciate your help with that. And if you notice that with other creators that are working very hard and diligently to consistently post on their channel and just having their content stolen, so we all got to just help each other out with that. So I just wanted to thank you guys again for helping me out. The channel has since been terminated and shut down. Okay, so let's continue with your reading. Hello Aquarius, thank you guys for listening to that intro. That's actually a couple of days old, but I felt it was really important for my last remaining signs that I was going to be doing readings for here today to be able to be aware of what happened. So anyway, let's focus on your reading here today, Aquarius. General as always, it's not going to resonate with every single person. Please do take from it, as always, what makes sense for you and release the rest. If you're interested in your own reading, that info is down below in the description box. I'll include a link to the decks and creators that you do see here today. And of course, cross watchers are welcome. So we're taking a look at, is your crush crushing on you? Do they still desire you? These are the two decks that I'm going to be using. The Divinely Connected deck by Fire Witch Tarot. I'll go ahead and grab a couple of cards from my Sugar and Spice Oracle. A little naughty, a little nice. And it does contain some sexual content here, so if that makes you uncomfortable in any way, you're more than welcome to fast forward or skip this reading. Alright guys, so let's begin and take a look and see when it comes to this crush of yours. Are they still crushing on you? Do they still desire you? Alright, so let's grab a couple messages. I'm guided to this one. You are the happy thought that gets me through the shadow days. Very nice. Okay, so whatever shadows they're going through, you represent that happiness, getting them out of that type of energy. I trust that your light will help guide me back home whenever I feel lost. There you go. Okay, so you represent the happiness and the light. So in a way, these two cards are saying the same thing. So let's add to that. Let's grab a couple of cards from here. So when it comes to the physical connection, their desire for you, what do we need to know here? So I'm guided to this one. We've got cotton candy. My head is spinning with hunger for you. It's like a dream that keeps coming true over and over again. I'm on cloud 9 and I don't ever want to come down from this sweet fantasy. Whoa. So yeah, they still desire you. They fantasize about you. The chemistry is here. But we do have peaches, so this could have been a challenge for some of you. If all you want is a booty call, your butt better move along, because you're barking up the wrong tree. This booty is meant for bigger and better things. So obviously take that only if it applies, if it makes sense. And, you know, with reference to this message, I trust that your light will help guide me back home whenever I feel lost. And in a sense, they could have been lost as far as wanting to explore their other options, other relationships, when ultimately they might have already found somebody who could represent that ideal partner. All right, so let's see what else needs to come through here. I'm going to pull from the Pining Rose Love Oracle. This one, and I have a card that does not belong here. Let me get rid of that one. So the Pining Rose Love Oracle by Calico Moon. What else do we need to know here? Angels and spirit guides, please. For Aquarius. What else? Yeah, we have a separation here for some of you guys. Look at the next two cards here. No, followed by a third party. So maybe you guys wanted a separation because there was a third party situation. But maybe at this point, Aquarius, you're basically saying, nope, I don't want anything to have to do with this drama. Excuse me. So this third party, whoever this represents, has to do with this message, because that's all they wanted was a hookup, the booty call. You know, they weren't interested in a relationship, long-term commitment. They weren't interested in marriage, none of that. Wow. Our song. To me, this always reminds me of a wedding band, you know, so the separation could be from somebody that you were married to. Okay, take that only if it makes sense. Or somebody that you were really committed to. And what separated you both has to do with this drama right here. There could be a particular song that you hear that reminds you of this individual. Or they hear a song and they think of you. No matter what happens here, you guys won't ever forget each other because you made such a huge impact on each other's hearts, on each other's lives. We do have a phone call, so if there hasn't been a whole lot of communication here, you will hear from them. Either they call you or you could call them. And then we have fate followed by waiting. So there's this need to wait, perhaps for communication, for healing, for some sort of action from your person here, Aquarius. But you guys were destined to meet in this lifetime. Look at that. We've got commitment. You see how we've got that ring right there. There's another ring in this photo. Looks like a marriage, a wedding. So I can't help but feeling for some of you guys, you were married to this person and you guys wanted a separation because of infidelities. But we do have celebrations here. It's crazy because for me personally, I always think of this card as a celebratory toast at a wedding or like a very special occasion. So I do feel that for some of you, that this was either a marriage that broke up or a committed partnership that broke up because there was a third party involvement. So yeah, sorrow, heartbreak. Right now, stalemate, which is why there's this need to wait for some sort of movement or communication. So you guys might be feeling stuck right now because there's no communication, there's no movement towards a reunion. But there's a potential, Aquarius, that you guys might still be able to find your way back towards each other. So let's add to this. I'm going to pull from another deck by Calico Moon. This is the Pining Rose Crush edition, so we'll grab a few cards from here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius. What else? What else do we need to know? I'm gonna grab this one. Silent, feelings unknown. Makes sense for me considering we have a stalemate and there's not a whole lot going on right now. They might be giving you the silent treatment or you're giving them the silent treatment. So there are questions here. There's a lot of unknown things by way of unspoken feelings. But they are secretly pining for you, okay? It's coming through as a secret because with a stalemate, with this silence, it's not like they can exactly reach out to you or call you and tell you how they're feeling. So right now they're coming through letting you know they're still pining for you, they still desire you, they still want you, they're still crushing on you, but they're not telling you any of these things. I watch you when you aren't looking, okay? So they might be keeping tabs on you somehow. maybe on social media. That's a possibility. All right, so let's add to this and let's see what else needs to come through. I'm going to pull from the Arrows of Love by Mystic Moon. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius. What else do we need to know when it comes to this connection? You guys make each other happy, though. Or at least at one point in time, you did. They still think about you. They still fantasize. Could be a long-distance relationship for some of you. Somebody could have moved away. Look at that. Love language, deep conversation. Yes, you guys need to talk. This always reminds me of a wedding cake. Delight and desire. No doubt they still desire you, Aquarius. So there are references to weddings and marriage that's coming through here. What else for Aquarius? There we are again. Okay, messenger, they want to talk. They want to reach out. And they're letting you know here that they are available to talk, perhaps, or that they are available, period. They're available. They're not looking for a booty call. They're not looking for just a casual hookup here. They want to be able to talk to you and let you know maybe that they're ready to commit towards this partnership. We're pretty much in the spring season here, so there's still potential for growth when it comes to this connection, Aquarius. And of course, something significant might be happening during the springtime. That's what I'm getting from that. So let's go ahead and add to this with some additional guidance. I'm going to pull from my Silhouettes deck here. Let's see what else. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius. So third parties, casual hookups, booty calls, that's what challenged this partnership. Caged. You're not imprisoned or trapped unless you allow yourself to be. Open the door and walk out. And I feel some of you guys have. Some of you have walked out because there was a relationship here that was tested and third parties and some drama. You guys definitely dealt with some drama here. We've got spinning out of control. You were always my peace. Without you, everything in my life is falling apart. Losing you has brought my life into a state of chaos. But you know, they kind of did that to themselves, I'm feeling. We've got a broken masculine here. So they're broken more than likely because of what they've done here to create a lot of insecurities, trust issues, infidelities in the partnership. We've got stepping stones, okay? What I'm also getting for this masculine, whoever represents the masculine in this connection, they could have already been broken coming into this relationship, and therefore they already had issues that they needed to deal with, but maybe they were not addressing those issues. And I've said this many times in my readings, hurt people hurt people. If they're broken, they're going to break the connection because they're broken. And they're going to have to figure that out for themselves. It's nothing that you can help them with. If you resonate with this energy for yourself, you have to be able to heal from that all on your own. So, stepping stones. Learn from your past mistakes to avoid life's pitfalls and thunderstorms. Until you do, tread lightly. The wrong step might land you in deep water. And it's right next to this broken masculine. So I have a feeling either they're still in the process of learning from those past mistakes, or they landed in deep water because of their actions. So if you're feminine, you might not be talking to this masculine right now because they hurt you so deeply. But they want to communicate. We keep getting that here. They want to talk. They want to communicate. They want to call. They want to text. So much I want to say, but can never seem to find the words when you're right in front of me. I'll find a way. You see, they will find a way to reach out to you. And bottom of the deck, we've got unconditional love right here. From the moment my heart knew I loved you, my world stood still. I'm here for you no matter what. No strings attached, just you, me, and my love for you. My love which I offer freely, openly, and wholeheartedly, always and forever. So they still have so much love for you. Unconditional love. So let's go ahead and add to this with some tarot. I'm going to use my Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle. Tarot with a twist. And if you're new to my channel, this is a deck that I created especially for advanced beginners. It does have reversed and upright meanings for the majority of the cards. I have added new oracle messages as well as new court cards, in addition to all of the usual tarot messages. So it's 117 cards. It's a big deck, but it's also so much fun to learn from. So if that's something you're interested in, that link is down below, as well as all of the other decks here. All right, so we've got a reversed Seven of Wands here. Wands is fire. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Okay, so in the reverse, this could be someone who quits, they give up. Okay, there's failure to, either protect the integrity of this relationship or themselves. And maybe they're just burnt out right now. They feel like they're losing control of the situation. What's needed here with this card in the reverse is compromise. It really resonates with me as far as this broken masculine. They burnt themselves out, basically. So this might actually be a blessing in disguise in the reverse, because if they have given up on the way they were before, as far as interacting with third parties and causing trust issues in the partnership, that might actually be a blessing, because this is a card of surrender, quitting, giving up on perhaps things that were challenging the partnership. So that might actually be a good thing, okay? Next, we've got the Baroness of Air. So this is one of the new court cards in this deck, Divine Feminine, representing Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. So this is an Aquarian reading. So if you're feminine, this could be you. So the Baroness of Air is an entrepreneur. You're able to provide for yourself. You could certainly be a very adventurous, fun-loving individual. You're a bit of a chatterbox maybe, so you love a great conversation. You're the life of the party. You're someone who's faithful. You're not looking for third parties. You're looking for something solid in a partnership. And then we've got the Three of Wands here, which is about expansion, growth, movement, forward planning, looking ahead and to see where the future ultimately will take the two of you. So not so much focusing on the past, but focusing on where you guys could ultimately end up. We've got the Eight of Wands. So we've got lots of fire coming through here. So for some of you guys, your person really could be a fire sign, but it could apply to any sign. This is rapid action right here, which is much needed because we've got that stalemate. Okay, so stalemate, there's no movement, it's stuck. You're not going to be stuck forever. Here's the movement right here. Freedom from things that no longer serve either of you. Certainly when it comes to this broken masculine. We do have a Knight of Pentacles, so some of you guys might be dealing with an earth sign as well, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Now the Knight of Pentacles is known to be a very slow moving person. Okay, so again, going back to our broken masculine here, this could represent this masculine who really needs to take time towards healing. So that healing could be very slow, but they are making progress. So you got to just be patient with your masculine, I'm feeling, my feminines. They want to be able to take responsibility for their actions. And then we've got the Star card here, picking up off of your own Aquarian energy. So there's still hope that you guys can work this out. In the meantime, this is rejuvenation time. This is self-care, focusing on you, putting yourself on your priority list. There's a wish that can manifest. So, you know, they can't be juggling multiple priorities and other people. They need to be able to make decisions that keep them in balance, okay? Rather than taking things off balance between the two of you. So they definitely need to make better choices and to stop juggling other people. And then we've got the Angel of Light. In order to recognize the gift you are to others, you must recognize the gift you are to yourself. In order to see the light in the one you love, you must see the light within yourself. I'm here to illuminate the path towards your enlightenment. There is a way out, a light at the end of the tunnel. Go ahead, take that first step. I'll be there when you do. And I really feel, again, this masculine who's in a very dark space is going to be helped out by this Angel of Light, because they really do need to be able to figure themselves out and get out of the shadows, you know? And it's interesting, right from the very beginning, this was the card. You are the happy thought that gets me through the shadow days. That is what you represent, feminine, to this masculine. The light, the happiness, right from the very beginning. Okay, so let's wrap it up here, guys. I'm going to go ahead and pull some dialogue messages from my new deck. This is the Heavenly Hearts Oracle, When Love is Out of This World. So let's see what it is that you guys need to say to one another. Let's grab some cards here. My world would fall apart without you here. I seem to be gravitating towards this message. I keep grabbing that one. And they need to realize that, you know, that their world isn't going well without you, basically. Everything just falls apart. But they brought that on themselves as well. I love you more than you could ever comprehend. Will you be my other half? Okay. They really want to know. Can you guys work this out? Can you come together? Sometimes I smile for no reason until I realize the reason for my smile is you. That's because you represent the happy and the light. I was nothing until you became my everything. Yep. And one last card. I can't imagine my life without you here loving me. Okay, so I do feel ultimately that you guys can still work this out. When it comes to this broken masculine, they're going to have to put in the work to be able to fix this whole situation, because I kind of feel whoever represents the masculine energy, and it can be a man or a woman, it's just energy, they need to be able to fix this whole situation here in order to come towards you, to be able to work this all out. It's possible, though. It is possible that you can still have a future. And there's a lot that you guys need to talk about. So much. All right, guys. So that's where I'm going to leave this one. I do hope whatever part of this made sense for you helps you out. And if you're interested in your own reading, that info is down below. That's it for now. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.